This is John with Bank Account Bonus Central, and today's video is all about federal income taxes. We are talking all about bank bonuses and income tax for the year of 2025. So definitely a requested topic every year, and this is that video. Before I jump in, I do have a quick disclaimer. I am a customer of the products mentioned in this video. I'm not affiliated or endorsed by any of them. This is my own personal review for informational purposes only. The information in this video is current as of time of recording. Use this information is at your own risk. This is called fishing and not catching, and as is everything in life, your mileage may vary. So shout out to friend of the channel, Michael. He sent me this email. Do you have any guidance on filing taxes in regards to churning? I was thinking maybe that would be a good video for you. Yes, it is. This is a video I do make every year. Why? Because we get 1099s every year, and the IRS wants their cut out of them. So second shout out is shout out to springtime. Springtime means flowers. It also means 1099. I'm getting closer to retirement, and so I've been planting a whole bunch of citrus trees, and got to meet this new little friend. It's an current orchard bee, also known as a blueberry bee. And this thing's really cool. Did not know that they exist. They're like a bee, but they're smaller and they're blue. They look like little blueberries, so that's what they do. They're busy pollinating flowers, which is really cool. And this guy right here looks like a churner right here, like Pooh Bear with the honey all over his face. I mean, gotta love it, because that's where flowers come from. That's where fruit comes from. Or that's where fruit comes from, is pollinated flowers. So appreciate it. Shout out to this little guy here who's busy taking advantage of the opportunities going on, like a churner. All right, so first of all, I am not a tax expert. I am a high school math teacher who's been collecting bank bonuses for about 8 years. I only provide very general information that, as far as I know, is accurate. What I've been doing for the last 8 years. Please check with your tax professional before filing your taxes if you have any questions. But it's pretty straightforward. When you get a W-2 from your employer or a 1099, when you're an independent contractor, you get a 1099 INT or 1099 MISC from collecting bank bonuses. So my mailbox and email box have been getting a few of these each day, so I figured this would be a good time to make that video for the year 2025, and here is that video. Alright, so let's look at first which bonuses are taxable and which are not. So for people in the bank bonus honey game, there's two different types of money that comes in, income. So you got credit card sign-up bonuses, or which are points or cash back, and then you have bank sign-up bonuses. So credit card points and cash back, whether that's your sign-up bonus or whether that's your points you get for spends, that's considered a rebate for a purchase, and generally they're not taxed, just like money. When you use coupons at the grocery store, that's not taxed. So one exception, and I'm sure that there's more, is a number of years ago when I first got into this game, they got a Chase Sapphire checking bonus, which was $600. Haven't seen that in a long time, but anyway, so they paid that out in UR points. I had to pay taxes on those UR points. The Amex business checking bonus, they paid that in MR points, and I had to pay taxes on that $300 bonus. So sometimes you do pay tax on points, but that's specifically when it's a sign-up bonus for a checking account. So bank account sign-up bonuses, they're considered interest, and you'll typically receive a 1099 INT or a 1099 MISC. So INT is for interest, or MISC is miscellaneous. You do need to pay taxes on them. I would much rather collect a whole bunch of bank bonuses and pay a little bit of that in taxes than not get any bonuses. When you get 1099s in your mail or email, please understand that paying taxes, it's not a bad thing. It means you made some money, which is yay. It's like the fish jumping into the bear's mouth. So, I mean, it's why we're here. If you're interested in making a quick and easy $500 off of Chase, this one is about to end. Chase business checking bonus, $500, easy $500 for 2025. This ends in like the next couple weeks, so take advantage of this if you haven't yet. You can do this every 2 years with Chase business checking, so please take advantage of that. People ask me all the time, what is your filing system for 1099s? Well, it's rather easy, and I doubled it up this time. So the HEB bag on the bottom, that's for stuff I already put into TurboTax, and the one on the top is stuff I have not yet put into TurboTax. So that's literally what I do. I mean, it's simplistic, but it's rather easy. So Whenever I get a 1099, I just throw it into the bag. Once I start plugging them into TurboTax, I fill up the bottom bag. If I get any new ones afterwards, which I typically do, then I fill up the top bag. And once I plug those into TurboTax, I just put them into the bottom bag. So there you go. Super fancy filing system. Why HEB bags? Why? Because on their ice cream it says churned in the heart of Texas, and you gotta love anything that's churned in the heart of Texas. Interested in getting additional 1099s? Groundfloor. I'm a huge fan of Groundfloor. Had a video with the CEO, Brian Daly. John, this is official invitation. John has invited you to Groundfloor. Create an account, transfer your first $100, invest it into some real estate. You get $50 bonus. So invest $100, get a $50 bonus. So they gave me a custom referral link. Got a QR code, link in the description box down below, or you could always email me at churningadventures@gmail.com. What else do you get when you invest that $100? Well, here is an email I recently got from them. I got 2 of these investments cashed out, and you can clearly see I put $500 to this one. I made $44.12, 12.5% return. This one here, $50, I made 12.52%. So combine those, that's 12.43%. I mean, that's really good. They don't always last a year, so that's why it's less than whatever. But still, that is annualized paid out, so that's really cool. Or who else is paying you 12.5% or 10.5%? All right, so first thing I wanted to mention is I'm getting a lot more 1099s in my email than my physical mailbox. Here's what Capital One sent me: important tax return document. When you're looking at these on your email, what you want to do is you want to hover over who sent it, and you'll see the exact email address. If it looks something sketchy, it's probably spam, because yeah, unfortunately there's way too many scammers out there. So hover over this if it says Capital One. Typically you can just know that it's here, then you can just log into Capital One, go to statements and documents, and you can go through that. You don't have to go through the emails. It's just a reminder to let you know that that it is available. So MooMoo sent me theirs. Dear client, 2024 tax documents available for you. So I got a 1099 from them. If you're interested in getting a 1099 yourself from MooMoo, they have a huge triple stack bonus of $1,105 investment transfer bonus. Robinhood, they got their 3% cash match bonus. MooMoo's got one that's even better. Plus they got 8.1%, plus you get up to 30 free stocks. So if you haven't taken advantage of MooMoo, this one's about to expire like really soon, in the next like 2 weeks. Please take advantage of that one. Link is to that video is right there. Alright, so as I mentioned, I use TurboTax to file my taxes. Here are some of the screenshots of the process. It is rather straightforward. TurboTax asks some obvious questions such as, do you still collect account interest from Chase? Yes, I do. That was from a sign-up bonus. So interest, 1099 INT typically is what you get. So we'll start with investment type. You want it where it says 1099 INT for TurboTax. You click, yep, that's me. And then you can either search or for whatever bank you're looking at. What I tend to want to do is, how do you want to enter your 1099 INT? What I typically do is just type it in myself and just manually type in who it's from: Capital One or Chase or TBK or Hancock Whitney or MooMoo or Upgrade or Chime or whoever it is. This belongs to me. How much is it? And then you hit continue. Do any of these uncommon situations apply? Typically, nope. And then you add them. So Amex, KeyBank, TBK, whatever. You just plug them all in, and that's basically it. So I'm not going to get any more specific on the subject beyond you will receive 1099 INT forms. You do need to pay the taxes on them. The banks, they do have your social security number or tax ID number. They report directly to the IRS, who they pay interest to. So the IRS does expect you to be honest and match up what they have from the banks to what you put in there. And as I said, it shows you made money. Paying taxes is not a bad thing. It means you made money, and that's why we're here. If you're interested in making an easy $300 bonus on a SoFi personal loan, this one pays out fast too. I made a full video on this one here, personal loan bonus. They don't care about checks. The Chase one doesn't care about checks, and MooMoo doesn't care about checks. I got some additional emails about, hey, I keep getting denied for checks. Well, take advantage of stuff that doesn't care about checks, like SoFi. So link to that video is right there. Bank account bonus central verdict. Paying taxes is not a bad thing. It shows that you made some money. Hey, let's all make some money from bank bonuses in 2025. So yay, I got a $5 million challenge. I want to see at least 1,000 people make at least $5,000 each. Last year was my best year ever. I made around 38,000. That's just for signing up for new accounts. So yes, I'm expecting to make a lot more this year. And this year's going really well. Still have comments off for these videos, but if you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, criticisms, you can always email me, churningadventures@gmail.com, and I do get back to you rather quickly. I'm on spring break. God bless spring break. Should have mentioned that earlier, but today's question, what does the Bible say about taxes? Well, Jesus, people are trying to corner him, and hey, who's your allegiance to? In Mark 12:17, Jesus said, well then, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, or Trump, or Biden, and give to God what belongs to God. His reply completely amazed them. Says, well, you can take care of your business here with government, and you can take care of your business with God. So additional information, how to follow Jesus, gotquestions.org. Link in the description box down below. If you're interested in that, if you're still here with me, definitely appreciate that. Like the video if you appreciate profitable content on a consistent basis. Share this with anybody who would be able to benefit from it. Subscribe with bell notifications so you could be amongst the first to learn about such profitable opportunities. And with that, look forward to seeing you in the next one. Peace, and may God bless you.